Screenwriters, 2025 is your year. Whether you're diving into your first script or perfecting your 50th, these 11 tips will take your storytelling from meh to marvelous. Let's make those scripts so good, they'll leave producers saying, "Shut up and take my money." Look, we've all been there. Stuck in a story that feels about as exciting as watching paint dry. Don't worry, we're about to fix that. Your story isn't just about hitting plot points like you're checking off a grocery list. It should whirl, twist and turn, like a reality show, but better written. Keep your audience guessing. Make them crave the next scene like they crave caffeine in the morning. You want them glued to their seats, not checking their phones every 5 seconds. We're talking about those extra words, those scenes that feel like they belong in another movie, those dialogues that could win awards for their ability to put an insomniac to sleep. Too much fat overpowers the steak, not enough fat, dry as a desert. Streamline those words, but keep your story juicy. Edit, but don't murder the soul of your script. No one wants script tofu. Give your audience a lean, mean storytelling machine. Look, we all have that little voice saying, "This sucks. You're the worst." It's like that friend who gives unsolicited advice, only it lives in your head rent-free. Here's the thing, you can't write a masterpiece with that voice screaming in your ear. Tell it to chill. The first draft isn't for perfection, it's for getting your story out there. Draft done? Okay, now let that critic off the leash. Time to refine and polish. Chapter 4. Character is the heart of the story. Plot hooks us, but character keeps us coming back for more. Think about it. Why do we still talk about Marty Scorsese films? It's the characters. They're raw, they're real. They stay with you long after the credits roll. Make yours unforgettable. Give them quirks, flaws, and a past that's more interesting than your Uncle Gary's conspiracy theories. Chapter 5. Make us care about your characters. If your audience doesn't care about your characters, they're gone faster than me leaving the gym after 5 minutes on the treadmill. Give them a reason to root for the underdog, to shed a tear when things go south, to throw popcorn at the screen when the villain does something truly despicable. Make us feel something. We're not robots here, people. Chapter 6. Defy expectations. No one likes predictable stories, unless it's their grandma's meatloaf recipe. You know how it ends before it begins. And that's comforting, sure, but it's not exciting. Shock us, but don't cheat us. Make your twists hit us in the feels, not the forehead. Think outside the box, or better yet, blow the damn box up and see what kind of crazy story emerges from the ashes. Chapter 7. 7 elements for a compelling character. First, a clear goal. What do they want more than anything? Second, an internal flaw. Nobody's perfect, give them some baggage. Third, a rich backstory. Where did they come from? What made them who they are? Fourth, relatable traits, we need to see a bit of ourselves in them. Fifth, a unique voice, make their dialogue sing. Sixth, a complex mind, layers, people, layers. And finally, throw them into hell and watch them fight their way out. That's how you create legends. Chapter 8. Find your story's meaningful core. What's the universal truth you're telling? Every great story has one. It's the message, the theme, the thing that makes your audience think even after they've left the theater, or closed their laptops. Without it, it's just explosions and melodrama. Don't get me wrong, I love a good explosion as much as the next guy, but even Michael Bay movies have a heart, somewhere. Chapter 9. Stakes only matter when your character cares. If they don't care about the outcome, why should we? Make them fight for what matters to them, even if it's just a slightly better coffee machine. Because at the end of the day, we connect with characters who are passionate, who are driven, who would move mountains for that perfect cup of coffee. Okay, maybe not mountains, but you get the point. Chapter 10. Write with your audience in mind. Wear your audience hat. No, not literally. Picture yourself reading or watching your story. Is it delivering the vibe you want? Adjust accordingly. Think about who you're writing for, what they love, what scares them, what keeps them up at night. Then give them a story that will stay with them long after the final page. Chapter 11. Act 2, make it worse and worse. Remember, it's not just about bigger explosions, though those are fun. It's about deeper stakes. Push your character to the brink of giving up, then push a little more. Make them face their demons, their deepest fears, their annoying neighbor who always steals the newspaper. This is where your character earns their stripes, their happy ending, if they're lucky, and their place in the audience's heart. There you have it, 11 tips to make your script shine in 2025. But let's be real. If you're just starting, all this might feel overwhelming. That's why tools like Screenplay Writer exist. It's a Google Docs add-on that takes care of all the formatting so you can focus on what really matters, your story. And hey, it's just $9.99 for a lifetime subscription. That's cheaper than 2 lattes these days. So what are you waiting for? Write that screenplay, blow us away, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips to level up your storytelling.